Yo, 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 what up, OGs? Welcome back to another episode of the OG Sessions podcast. This is episode 70, going down right now at the OGHQ. I am joined today with my brother, Joey Allen.
What's up?
How you feeling, Joseph?
I feel good. I'm excited. Happy to be here. It's going to be a good time.
Big episode today.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just jump right into it, man. If you're listening to this episode on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, Stitcher, wherever you get your podcast, make sure you give us that 5-star rating. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure that you are just tuned in because these episodes are getting dope.
Mm-hmm. Like, comment, subscribe.
So this week's episode, you want to do the intro?
No, you got it. You do
sure?
it every time. Yeah.
All right, so this week's episode, we've got a huge guest. He is a hip-hop artist. He's one of my favorite hip-hop artists. It's the man himself, Reecie, Montana.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that, my boy.
Been a long time coming.
Yes, sir. We're supposed to actually be and get one in, but shit, we had a good time.
Yeah. Man, schedules collide. That's the issue, man. Sometimes I got something going on. You got something going on. I'm not in the city. You're not in the city. So, yeah, I'm glad we can finally make this happen.
Me too, man. I've definitely been wanting to do one with you, bro.
Before we get started, the connection is Juice So Groovy.
Facts.
That's how this all got started.
Yeah.
You know, we made all this happen. So, shout out Juice So Groovy. Definitely need to get him back on for a part 2. Joey wasn't even.
No, I wasn't here.
Yeah,
for that one.
Joey wasn't here for the Juice So Groovy episode, so we definitely got to get him back in here.
Most def.
Shout out Juice So Groovy. But how you feeling, bro?
I feel good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm sober, feeling good, working on shit. Got music involved, videos.
How long you been sober for?
Congrats, by the way.
Since like November of 2022.
Okay, word.
Yeah, like Thanksgiving.
How you been enjoying that?
I like it, bro.
Is it different?
Yeah, I think clearly.
Really?
Think clear. Like, no, I don't be like procrastinating and stuff like that no more. I used to procrastinate a lot.
Would you go back to smoking ever, you think?
I don't really think so.
Really?
I mean, I might once my situation over with. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try it once my situation over with. But I don't think about it no more. Though. Like it ain't like, damn, boy, I wish I could smoke. Like,
Yeah.
I just be like, bro, I'm straight.
Do you hang around a lot of people that smoke? Like, is there ever that pressure that?
Really, all my homeboys smoke. So yeah,
But they know the situation.
huh?
But they know the situation.
Nah,
so
for
they're
sure.
not- they're
Like
not-
they don't even it ain't even know. Like.
Yeah.
Nah, make sure he don't smoke type shit.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
man,
He's good friends.
Make sure he, make sure that boy ain't hitting that type shit.
Okay.
That's
that
good.
boy his little bait. You know what I'm saying?
How long did it take for that? What is it? I guess desire for it to go away. Like once you stop smoking.
Well, shit, I was kind of. It wasn't honestly me being honest. It wasn't like a choice to become sober. It wasn't just like down from the stop smoking and just go sober. It was like I got locked up and went to jail, so it's like I had no choice.
Okay.
So
Were you thinking about it a lot in there? Were you smoking a lot before you'd gone to jail?
yeah, every day.
Okay.
Every day.
Were you in jail for like, I don't know if it's too personal, like for an extended period of time? Like I know they
I
have.
wasn't in there real long, but it was. I had a warrant for some old shit like 2019. I had a warrant for not coming to court, but whole time they never told me about my court date.
Yeah.
So like,
Some dumb
I had
shit.
a warrant for nothing really, like you know what I'm saying. But I had I got pulled over one night or whatever, and they seen like I had a warrant type shit, and then my case not even from here. My case was in Georgia, so they arrested me here, took me to Jacksonville, like jail, the county downtown.
Yeah.
I was locked up there for about 14 days, 2 weeks. And then I had to get extradited to Georgia. So like Georgia literally drove 3 hours.
Was it a bus or was it a car?
I got pulled over in the car.
No, I'm talking about when they picked you up.
Oh, they was in a truck, like one of them little police trucks.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
vans.
Yeah, it was like a female officer. She was country as hell. She from Georgia.
From Georgia.
I've always wondered, do they talk to you in the ride? Like whenever you're going, if they're taking you somewhere?
Not really.
So it's just a quiet ass ride? Do they have the radio going or nothing?
No, they had the radio going. I was happy as fuck. I was happy as fuck. Cause you can't really listen to music in that bit. So
Yeah.
What are they playing?
Country music.
just like, bro, she was playing some bullshit. It was by Christmas time too. So the radio playing like Christmas shit, like you know the little Run Dion Christmas song and shit. Like it's playing shit like that. But like she was like kind of switching it a lot. But she was older, so sometimes she'll play some old shit and she go to the radio. So they were playing a little Glorilla, a little Babe. I was like, yes, sir. I was happy as fuck to hear that. I was like, damn, boy, it feel good.
Is there any opportunity to listen to music while you're in jail?
Nah, you actually can, but the music be boof as fuck on it. It's like they got
Is it like a CD player type thing or something?
nah,
Like
they got tablets.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Little tablets in there, and you can like FaceTime. It's kind of like FaceTime. Like you can actually FaceTime your people in there. But
Oh,
it's
that's
like
cool.
On the tablets, like they got to put money in the books and shit.
Yeah.
You can
Gotcha.
call them on it. Like you can actually see their face, they can see your face and shit. Because like ever since COVID, they don't really do like in person visits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's,
got you.
That was
Okay.
like they substitute for people coming to the actual jail and visit them. Like you can just put money on the
What
books
are the
and FaceTime.
restrictions whenever you're on a call with somebody? Like, is it possible for you to go on there and the person on the call play music for you?
You actually
Like,
can.
if they're
Nah,
like,
you
hey,
can't,
there's
'cause
this new song just
Now you
dropped.
can, cause like I used to tell my dog play certain shit. I was like, hey, bro,
Song you wanted to hear.
But play Kodak, like whatever, like play a song like the day before I had to go to court. Black Youngster, he got this song called Court tomorrow. He got and that bit so hard. I was like, bro, play go to YouTube, play Black Youngster Court tomorrow. Bro. I gotta go to court, man. I need to hear that bit one time. That's when I was in Georgia though. But
Is it nerve wracking going to court? Is that a scary,
it is.
scary time?
It is. If somebody tell you it ain't, they lying to you.
Yeah.
I don't care who you is, like, because at the end of the day, you don't know what the outcome gonna be.
Did you get assigned a lawyer? Or did you have somebody already in mind that you wanted to?
I had one.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So do you have more confidence going in there knowing that you've got somebody that you have a personal connection with? I
Yeah,
assume?
yeah, for sure. Cause like with a what they call it?
Like a assigned person. What's it called?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
it's like a specific term for what is it called?
Don't they say it in the Miranda rights?
civilian something. It's like
It's like a base moral of the story. Basically, the state will assign you a attorney.
Yeah.
yeah.
Attorney.
I'm still trying. I still can't think of the.
I know
term.
it's on the tip of my
Yeah.
tongue. I know exactly what you're talking about. 'Cause
Me
it's in the
too.
Miranda rights, like what
Yeah.
you're talking
Yeah.
about. But I have no idea what the
But
fuck
yeah,
it
the
is.
state will give you like a lawyer, but they working for the state, so they really
They're not trying to really help you out.
you're not like a private client.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Got you.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like so
They're going to get paid regardless.
they got the state best interest. They gonna do whatever the judge really want them to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
They've
not
got no
really-
personal connection to you. Like you got to assume,
Yeah.
like obviously they're not going to.
like they gonna forget your.
They don't
case
even
and
know
shit.
you. Yeah.
They gonna forget your case and shit.
Yeah.
Like, damn, what was your case again?
What's your
What
name
were your
again?
charges? Like, what were your charges? Okay, yeah, you were that guy. Like,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. No, they're not expecting like they're going and meeting you, Mr. Montana.
yeah. Like,
is that your real name, by the way? You won't gotta say your real name.
Reece, Reece, my middle name.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
So Reece. That's
How did
my
you get the
middle
name Reece Montana?
This is middle name.
And Reece, my granddaddy
Well-
name too. That's my granddaddy name.
Okay,
First
dope.
name or middle name?
Middle name.
Nice.
You want to know the story?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's hear it.
All right, so boom, my me and my daddy, we got the same first name, so we got like first, same first and last. But he didn't want me to be a junior, cause like my daddy was like in the streets his whole life, like never worked a job. My daddy never worked a job. He's like 53, never worked a job
Wow.
in his life. So my granddaddy, he was in the military and stuff like that. Like he was real like disciplined, never did drugs. Got I think he's like the first person in his family to ever like get a house, like own a house.
Wow.
Like he had like a restaurant back in the day. Like
Damn.
he had all his like brothers and sisters working at the restaurant, all that stuff. So my granddad, he really like, you know what I'm saying, more just disciplined and got his responsibilities together, whatever. His name Reecie. So when I was born, he was like, I want to give him the middle name Reecie. Like I don't want to be a junior.
Oh, I like that.
So-
And so it's you got a little bit of your grandpa in you as well. It's
For
like your
sure.
dad. You're obviously
Nice.
your dad's son, but it's
And
like
he actually raised, like, my granddaddy kind of, like, I lived with my grandparents. I lived with my parents, too, like, when I was real, real young, probably, like, to, like, 7. And I moved in with my grandparents, and they really, like, raised me for real, for real.
What was like your biggest like learning experience from living with your grandpa? I mean, he sounds like an absolute legend, bro. Honestly.
He was disciplined as hell. I told
Really?
you he was in the military.
Yeah.
so,
Okay.
Like, you know how that is.
Did
like,
he go by Reece?
military. Yeah.
Nice.
What branch of the military was he in?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know.
Because you know,
I think-
if he's
I
like
think
Marine
his-
Corps, like bro, you got some of the boys in there. Like,
I think his father was in the like Marines too.
yeah, see, that's insane, bro. You know, them boys are going to be
Yeah, he
super
was
disciplined.
like he used to when I was young, bro. He used to make me like cut the grass, pull weeds, Like
That's how it is.
He used to make me work like. Like
it wasn't like you're going over to grandma and grandpa's house. You're getting cookies. And shit.
He had like a big ass yard big as hell. I used to be out there cutting the grass by myself, like
with a push mower,
pulling weeds, like all kind of trimming bushes and shit. He used to like,
and they're paying you like damn near nothing, if anything. You know what I mean? Because they're like, you're lucky you got a
place.
I used to hate that shit though. Like I used to hate that shit. Like because he used to wake me up. Like he used to be like, you gotta wake up early. Like you get it done early, you got the rest of the day, like to do what you want to do.
Yeah,
like get it done early. Like he used to always tell me like early bird get orange. He's always telling me that.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to wake up early and goddamn cut grass, man. Like,
do you think that instilled like habits into you now?
It did. At the time, I ain't think about none of that though. Like, I'm like, bro, like, you know, as a kid, like, bro, you want to play the game all day and shit like that. You know, I'm trying to play Madden and 2K and Call of Duty. I'm trying to play the game, fam. I ain't trying to be cutting grass all day, man.
It's so funny. I can totally relate to that. Like my grandfather, he was in the Air Force, which you know, it's not as crazy as some of the other ones, but he was also an FBI agent. So for me, bro, like growing up, if I said crap, he's on my ass. You know what I mean? He's like, no cursing, you know? And then, or if I'm, I remember there was a quote that he told me when I was a kid that stuck with me, and I don't know why I remember this shit, but he said, profanity is a vocabulary crutch of a conversational cripple.
Oh, wow.
And when I heard that, I was like,
that's some deep shit.
And when he told me that as a kid, I had no idea what it meant. I'm like, what?
Cuss again.
I'm like, what does that mean? Like, and it took me actually like a long time to actually realize, like, okay, it's like using profanity is like a lazy way to talk, essentially.
Right.
And bro, I swear to you not, when I was a kid, like, I say a kid, when I was like, 17, 18, 19, like, bro, I was like really not cursing that much because I was like, my grandpa, he was teaching me, and I think just society, you get around certain people. It's like nowadays in most podcasts, especially the ones I listen to, they're cursing all the time. And so I feel like over time, I just started hearing so many people do it. I started to kind of lose those habits that he
broke down.
Yeah, a lot of music too, though.
Oh, 100%.
Music,
Dude, and me and Joey are both huge hip hop heads. It's like for us, it's pretty much all rap. That's all we listen to. And so nowadays, it's like, bro, you can't even sing a fucking song without there being like a million curse words in it. You know what I mean? Which, to be honest, I'm not. I like it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like listen to that shit. It's like I wouldn't change it for anything, to be honest. But it is good to like recognize where you kind of lost those habits and like what things have happened. But similar situation. Like my grandpa totally kind of like, he was very disciplined with that shit. The little shit, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
How does your grandpa feel about where you are right now, making music and kind of going down this lane?
They actually like be proud of me for real. Like they'd be very proud of me. Like
that says a lot, bro.
Like not even just my grandparents, but like my whole family. Like they embrace it. Like they be called like every time they see me, they be like Reecie Montana. Like they be laughing and smiling and shit. Like my mama love it. Sis.
How does that make you feel?
Cousins.
Gotta feel great.
Nephews, bro. My nephews be watching my videos.
How old are your nephews? I just got some nephews.
Nephew, I got two. One of them like 13, 14. The other one like 5.
You got older siblings?
I got 2 older sisters. I'm the youngest.
Oh, okay.
I got one sister. She like 33. My other one 25. So,
how important would you say that is to have that like supportive backbone, like especially with your family, bro?
Nah, it definitely means a lot. Like for sure, definitely.
And with your grandparents, like you were just saying, like your granddad was like the first one to buy a house. It's like he went down, the route where it's like you're going into the military, hella discipline, and then just you're saying like very like straight edge guy, just like
sure.
like
he
everything
done told
right.
me a lot of stories too, like because he older, so you know what I'm saying, he done been in that like era, like like the 60s area, the 70s, like when drugs was like really becoming
100%,
like a huge problem. So he was telling me, like, he told me this one story how I think he said he was like flying, like he had a flight or whatever, and his coworkers, like all his coworkers used to do like cocaine and shit. I swear, because he used to work on trains and shit.
Yeah,
He used to work, like train station and stuff. And he was like, it was like a party, like a party or something like that, and one of them like gave him a envelope, or it was either an envelope or like they put it in his suitcase or some shit, but they put like some cocaine, like his gift or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro,
like
what
he never
the
did. He said he
fuck?
never did drugs though.
No
He never
way.
tried it.
You know what's funny is my grandfather being in the Air Force, I guess back in the day, like, you know, similar time, I'm sure, cigarettes were huge, like in the military. Like if you were in the military, you're smoking cigarettes is what it seemed like. And according to him,
in that time.
oh, 100%. Yeah. And what's funny was, my grandpa never smoked. Like he never, he's a pretty honest guy. Like he told me, he's like, he never smoked, never tried it. Never like had the desire to do it or anything like that. And it's so funny to kind of like, I would love to be that disciplined, but you also think it's like, damn, you're gonna like you never wanted to try it, like not once.
Just get the experience.
Like, yeah, I'm not trying to like, I mean, obviously, like, but I look up to my grandfather in such a like, I look up to him like insane. Like that's my idol in a lot of cases, you know. But in the same time, it's like. I always wonder if he feels like he ever missed out on anything, or if he feels like
I feel like he probably don't. Though,
that's what I'm saying. I feel like they don't.
He probably know people who really like fucked up a lot of opportunities.
Right.
Life might have got fucked up from doing that.
Also,
shit.
you got to remember, like back in the day, like during his time when our grandfathers were our age, it's like, you know, for example, like marijuana, you know, things like that, like all this, it was looked in a totally different light. You know, it wasn't as accepted as it is nowadays.
Smoking crack then was like us smoking weed.
True facts. That shit is funny, bro. It's just a totally different time. But shout out to your grandpa, honestly. That's a super
Shout
dope.
out OG Reece.
Thanks for that story,
OG
by the way. That
Reece.
shit was cool, man.
For sure, man.
OG Reece, that shit's fire. We're gonna have to have OG Reece on the OG Sessions pod. It's only right, you know what I'm saying? So let's jump into this music shit, man. I know me and Joey, we both have been.
I got a question I ask first.
Okay, perfect.
I gotta ask who's Tanya.
Oh, that's my mama.
That's your mama. Okay,
that's my mama.
okay.
That's my mama.
I like that.
A lot of people thinking it's like a girlfriend or something.
I mean, I wasn't gonna judge you if it was.
Come on, man.
That's my mama. My mama name.
Okay, if there's any,
because you're young too,
give
aren't you?
23.
Yeah, it's insane, bro. We were talking about that when you first walked in. I just from your growth and just how much music you've made, I was like, this dude's got to be like 27 or something. And
a lot of people be thinking I'm older.
Yeah, at 23, I was like, damn, he's younger than me.
You carry yourself well too, so you don't
Appreciate
act like
that,
you're
fam.
23.
Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, and Sweet Whip, by the way, too. Shit.
Thank you,
that
bro.
boy pulled up. I was like, because you never know, bro. It's cool for us. Like we've had actually MFD Garage on this mofo, and
They pulled up in what?
They pulled up in Lambo, the new
snap.
brand new Corvette, and they got them bitches all modded out and shit.
It was
and
crazy.
so we've had everything from that to like other certain guests. You know, they're pulling up in we've had guests pull up in a moped before, which I love it. They live right down the street. You know what I mean? But it's always cool to kind of see, the moped, the scooter.
Hell nah.
We haven't had anybody pull up on a bird scooter yet, so that's what we need. We need someone to pull up in the bird.
I know you seen Juice shit.
Oh yeah,
Juice shit nice too.
his shit is actually sweet, bro. I've totally forgot about that because that episode was like Juice So Groovy's episode was like episode 28, I think.
Yeah, he
which is crazy.
He want
bro.
that vet thing next though. He want that vet.
They're actually really kind of affordable. Like for when you think about it, bro. Like for the
though.
type of car that you're getting, that shit's crazy, bro. I want one of them bitches too. I actually just upgraded my whip. Joey's seen the new whip.
Yeah, thanks.
I got a question for y'all. What's y'all dream car?
Dream car,
bro. See, okay, like you're talking just like anything
you can fucking get.
Lambo truck.
Yours?
Truck.
A yours thing.
Yeah, gotta
Lambo
get the
truck.
Urus, bro.
Damn.
If we're talking like affordable car, I'd probably get like the SUV Tesla with the butterfly doors. What about you?
I say I got two. Mercedes GLE 63.
Yeah.
Like the big body.
Oh
like
yeah,
SUV kinda.
you seen the ones that have the?
They look like photo. It like a big ass. Them bitches raw.
They got the ones with hydraulics
Bruh,
in them too.
I like that. I like with Mercedes. It's the interior. Like
That AMG.
they just so like luxury.
Yeah.
Them and Maybach.
Oh
The
my
truck
God,
though. Maybach
bro.
truck though.
Oh my
I done actually
God.
been in one of them bitches, bro. Them bitches so nice, bro.
And you got like, it's so cool because when you're sitting in the back
got
of one
a
of those
wine
things,
cooler in
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah, that's just
They got a wine
crazy.
cooler, bro. Like in the back, like that bit, a bit down like a couch. Like that shit rise up like one of the feet part.
No way.
Yes, you can lay back in that bitch. And put your feet up in that bitch.
Damn.
You ever see the
recliner?
whichever
Yeah,
one?
he got a recliner on the seat.
DJ Khaled always be posting videos of him rolling in
Them
his,
bitches,
and it's
bro,
like
them bitches
the
so
all white
hard.
interior, bro.
And they do
it's
that
got
little
the sky
bounce shit.
roof.
They
Yeah,
do
that's what I
that.
was gonna say. It's got the hydraulics in that bitch, bro.
That shit's funny.
I seen
bitches
God, what's that? Glorilla just got one of them bitches, bro.
Yeah.
I'm watching her her ass in one of them bitches is so funny,
Them bitches
bro.
hard, bro.
I would love to.
Maybachs go crazy.
For me though, like I think it's just as big of a flex, like to get your girl something like cool
No,
like
for
that too.
real.
Like,
Yeah, like,
because
you
I'm not
gotta
even gonna
pop it.
lie, bro. There's a bunch of cars out there that I see where I'm like, that's a dope ass car, but it's kind of girly. You know what I mean? I'm like, I can see my chick driving.
Right,
this.
yeah.
Like some of the
Yeah,
convertible cars, bro. I'm like, that shit's dope, but you wouldn't catch me dead
I
with
like,
the top
I like
down.
the McLarens too, though.
Oh yeah, bro. The McLaren.
But they really just look like vets.
But them bitches
Or a lamb.
dangerous too as fuck. Like I don't know, bro. McLaren, like I just feel like for me, if that's like my daily driver, bro.
Nah, hell no.
Hell
Not
no.
daily.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
Like, fuck
daily.
that.
Yeah, nah, not daily.
That's like weekend.
Shit, daily I go Hellcat or something.
Daily, I'm gonna do a GMC Denali, but it's like lifted.
I'm talking about like I'm
Bruh.
up though. I'm
Yeah.
up though.
Yeah.
No, for sure, for
It's
sure.
out there.
You know, I'm not even gonna lie. Like you're talking just Hellcat Charger straight up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because
I make that the daily.
I like that. Yeah.
More part for the daily. Benz is for like special occasion.
Yeah,
like
going out.
You put a Maybach out like, you know what I'm saying? Special occasion.
Yeah.
Daily drive. You pulling up scat. Yeah. Hellcat on
Loud
them,
as
you know what I mean?
fuck.
I'd whip that Lamb truck as a daily, honestly. Or
That'd be a
track
good
hawk. I
daily.
forgot about the track
It could
hawk.
be.
Them track
I know
hawks
that.
are
I know
sweet.
the maintenance on that Lamb crazy though.
It's gonna be crazy.
Oil change probably 10K.
That oil change, yeah. That you
If I'm buying the Lambo, I'm not worried about no damn oil change being 10K. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Like if I
Yeah.
have that vehicle, like that's the type of car where I'm not worried
10K
about
is
shit.
nothing.
Like you can just fucking,
like-
you know, I just got some pocket change for
How much it
you,
was?
you know? Yeah. Like I don't need you to
You
worry
already
about that
swiped the
shit.
card.
Like you need a receipt? Hell no. So, any more questions before we jump into this music shit? I'm excited.
I mean, I have questions, but
Yeah.
they
Okay.
come out.
Okay. Cool. So, first song that I want to talk about because you've been dropping, you know, some music obviously since you got out of your situation, but First Day Out.
Oh, for sure.
Did you write that whole rap in
In jail.
jail? Like, was that like
Yeah.
something?
It wasn't planned.
Because the
though.
music video is like it's all shot like as if you're still in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of the idea.
I like it.
Shout out Film Rat because he got a that's the dude, the guy who shot the video. I like fuck with him so
It's
hard.
insane video, bro.
Like,
I mean,
like,
really
believe
good
me,
job.
for real.
Where'd you record it?
The song.
Yeah.
Where did I record it at?
Or the video. I meant the video.
We shot the video at Film Rat. He has a studio, like a photographer.
Oh,
studio.
okay.
No way. So y'all
So
just set up like a room to look like that.
The jail scene he has that in his studio.
That's
That's
insane.
Like even the that whole video was shot in the studio. Like the scene with like the LED lights,
Yeah.
like when lights was flickering. And
Oh
stuff,
yeah.
that's in the studio.
So when you know you have this vision, you're making this song,
Yeah.
and you need to approach somebody about a video. Did you approach multiple people, or is it kind of like you go to the first guy? You know, Film Rat's going to do that shit right.
I already know I want to enter it.
Okay, got you. So
He
you
got the
kind of
studio,
trust his
so I'm like,
judgment.
yeah,
Got you. Okay.
And he really like one of the best videographers in the city.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I've
He
seen a
might be
ton of
the
his shit,
best.
bro.
He really the best for real.
Your video went crazy,
Like,
bro. Was that so?
I got another video with him too. I ain't dropped it.
Do you feel like your flow changed a little bit after you got out of jail?
Kinda.
Because I was gonna say,
Yeah,
like,
because I wrote like 60 songs when I was in jail.
you seemed
Damn.
like it was a little more versatile when you got out. Because like,
Yeah.
typically you are kind of a, I guess, faster paced rapper.
Yeah.
But in First Day Out, that was like
I ain't gonna
insane,
lie,
bro.
though.
You were snapping on that bitch, bro.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Running.
I got all kind of shit. I just really I really kind of drop what I know is going to get people attention. Like, a lot of people don't know I got so many other flows.
How many songs do you have in the bank right now? Roundabout.
About 70.
Damn.
But I wrote that whole song in jail. But like, it wasn't planned. It wasn't like, oh, when I get out, I got to make a First Day Out. Like, that was
Yeah.
not the plan. I was on the phone with my best friend, then like my brother, Trey, Crank Visual, shout out that boy. I was on the phone with him when I was in jail. He was like, boy, you get out, boy, you got to drop a First Day Out. He said that. He was like, when you get out, boy, you got to drop a First Day Out. I was never thinking about that. But so, I'm in jail, I ain't got nothing but time, chilling, like, ain't nothing to do but get on the phone, talk to people, talk to girls, fucking.
Are you talking
read
to a lot of
books and
girls
shit.
in there?
I was.
I was. How do you get them to? How do you get like the girls to do the girl? Because I'm assuming they have to reach out to you. You can't just call anybody.
Well, yeah, I gotta kind of tell them like I might be on the phone with my dog like, hey man, hit up what's her name and tell her put some money on my shit, man. I'm trying to talk to her. While I'm
Oh, so they gotta pay to talk to you too.
Yeah,
That's
they
so
gotta-
fucking
yeah.
funny. That's actually, hey, that's how you find a real one.
Yeah, so that's
For
how I
real.
know if you fuck with me. Man. I'm nigga locked up right now.
How much
Put
does
some
it
money on my
cost
shit.
per? Is it per minute or is it per?
It's like, damn, I forgot. It's like I forgot. I think it's per minute though. I think it's per minute.
Like $5 a minute or something?
Can't be $5.
No, it's not 5. It's like,
I mean, this is Reecie,
probably
Montana,
like less
bro.
than
You
$1.
know what I'm saying? It's like, you never know.
I think it's like less than $1.
Oh, okay. That's not okay.
25 cents every 3 minutes.
Bro, if you got some of your dogs putting $20 in your account every week, man, they're
Right,
gonna be
come
so
on
long,
now.
bro. Come on.
Like, bro, when you're in jail, bro, that shit go a long way. Like, bro, just put $10 on the shit so I can talk to you real quick.
Yeah. Did you meet like a lot of friends in jail? Was everyone like kind of?
I did.
Was there ever any scary situations with?
Not with me. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Not even on some shit like, oh, I'm gangsta. I ain't worry about nothing. But it's just like, in jail, it's like, if you coming off like a cocky person or like a person who looking for trouble, you gonna get trouble.
Yeah.
But if you like me, I'm a cool ass person, bro. Like, I'm cool as fuck. Like, so everybody fuck with me. Like, people in that bit knew. Like when I was in Jacksonville, some people, like a lot of people already knew me for real.
Yeah.
So like, I was seeing niggas I know in that bit. Niggas, like, a lot of people be knowing me and I don't be knowing them. Like, even when I'm out, like, I'm saying, like, people be knowing me and I don't be knowing them type shit.
That's how you know you're doing something.
Like, when I was in jail, this one dude, so like, I was on the 2nd floor, then I got moved to the 4th floor. But like, they was talking, it was this one dude, he was like he was like doing the sign language shit. I don't know how to do that shit. Yeah. But he was like doing all this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was trying to, cause that's how motherfuckers be talking in there.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
you
gotcha.
might, say you looking in the dorm, but like, you looking through the glass, you might see one of your homeboys like, hey. And you might just do a bunch of shit. Like, but y'all talking like that though. Like, y'all actually having a whole conversation with sign language with your hands.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know how to do that shit. So it was one nigga, he was at the glass shit, like doing that shit. I was upstairs, like talking to somebody. I was talking to my bunkie and shit. I was talking to him and somebody was down that bit. And then somebody went over there, like I guess they was like talking, like whatever, doing whatever the fuck they was doing. And he was like, he looked back at me, he was like, bro, like, come here. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know that nigga. Like, what he on? So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so I came down that bit, and he was like, oh, I think he know you, bro. I think he know you type shit. I was like, what the fuck he saying? Because they doing that, like, they literally going back and forth as I'm just watching, like, fuck is going on? Like, so he was like,
They could be talking
he was
shit.
like, oh, nah, bro. He say he fuck with your music, bro. He like, bro, he a fan, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
And well, how many days in is this? Like, have you been there for a while?
It's like, I was only in Jacksonville for 2 weeks, so this is like my second week.
Oh, got you. Okay.
It's like my second week type shit.
What was the feeling like whenever you had to leave Jacksonville? Whenever they're like, all right, we're transporting you to a different place.
I was lost as fuck. So like, I was in my room or whatever. I was in my cell or whatever. I was on like I was literally laying in my bed reading a book, bro. I was reading Nipsey Hussle book. He got like a book.
Oh, that's cool.
And one of the inmates gave it to me because he got a bunch of books. He was Muslim. I'm Muslim too, so like we had nothing already. And like half of my dorm, like almost everybody in my dorm was Muslim.
Oh,
so
that's
off
awesome.
rip, I'm cool with everybody off rip. Like, assalamu alaikum, like what's going on?
Yeah,
like what's up, y'all boys? Like shit, bruh, then in jail, like motherfuckers really be like studying, like motherfuckers start looking into different things, motherfuckers start studying religion and all type of shit.
Yeah.
So nigga, you would be in jail, motherfuckers really having religious debate, all type of shit. Like, yes,
Wow.
that shit like that. Like,
Did that ever challenge your religion, or were you kind of always
I was
solid in it?
I was already kind of like studying Islam and practicing it. But once I got there and I like just met other people who was practicing this shit, I started learning from them boys. Like the dude who gave me the book, I was learning shit from him. He was telling me shit, like teaching me
so
shit.
Interesting, bro.
Yeah, he was teaching me shit, and then he was like, bro, you need to read this book. He's like, bro, you need to read this book. He was like, bro, it's this Nipsey Hussle book. He's like, I done already read that bit. He was like, bro, I'm gonna give it to you, bro, so you can read it. And then he gave it to me, so I was in my cell reading that bit, and then I don't know what they called my name. Like when motherfuckers get released or whatever, they call your name like on the intercom. So they called my name. Everybody like, oh, that's Reecie type shit. I'm like, what the fuck they calling my name for? I'm thinking I ain't know if I was finna get out or what. I'm thinking I'm finna go home or some shit. So I had like left all my stuff up there. Like, you know, I got like papers. I'm writing raps.
Yeah.
I'm writing notes, nigga. I'm coming up with plans, all type of shit. So I got all this shit. Like, I'm writing down what type of tattoos I want, all type of shit. Like, I got that shit under my mat. And then I got the, like, you know, books and shit. So I go down there, and then I see this fucking lady officer with a different uniform than, like, the Jacksonville officer. I'm like, what going on? I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I done left all my stuff up there. So I'm like, bro, I gotta get that before I go anywhere. Like, I need that. Like, I got raps and all. I need that. Like, I need that. Like, and then they was like, oh, you finna go to Georgia? We finna extradite you. I'm like, damn, I thought y'all wasn't coming. I'm like, I really didn't want y'all to come. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of getting comfortable where I was at. So I was like,
and you got a lot of like,
this bitch.
Yeah, a lot of people know you, so it probably makes it make it a lot easier. You know, it's
Bro
like,
giving me buzz. I'm in there with the Muslims and shit. I'm like, I'm scared. Bro. I'm trying to chill in here. Like, I like it where I'm at. Type shit. And then I had to. She was kind of being nasty and shit. She was like, cause I was telling her, I was like, man, I need my papers before I go. Like, I need that I need that before I go anywhere. Like, cause once you leave or whatever, they won't let you go back up there, especially if I'm finna leave and go to a whole nother jail.
Yeah.
So they was just like, we gonna call one of the officers, tell them to get it. I was like, telling them like what pod is in, what number pod is in. I was like, look under the mat. Like, it's a bunch of papers. I need all them papers. I'm like, man, I got raps in there. I need that. Like, that shit is important to me. I really need that for real.
Yeah.
Cause I already had like 15 songs.
Damn.
I'm like, I need all that.
So where are you getting the beat from? Like, are you just imagining it in your head kind of thing? And you're just, there ain't no beat.
Unless
so you're just, it's like
this.
making a poem type shit.
Beating on my chest or beating on the
Have you recorded any of those?
I recorded someone, yeah. Shit, First Day Out was one of shit. I wrote First Day Out in jail, so yeah.
How long would it take you to create one of those bars? Or one of those raps?
It was kind of like a thing I just write when I feel some type of inspiration.
Yeah.
What inspires you, do you think?
Shit. Something might happen in that bit and I just write a song about it or some shit. Or I don't know. I'm isolated from everything. So like, I don't have no phone. I don't have no internet. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not smoking weed. I'm not getting high. I'm not talking. It's
just
like
you and your mom.
No distraction. So it's like, can't even eat what I want to eat. So it's like, a melody might just pop up in my head out of nowhere. I might just think of some shit out of nowhere. Oh, let me go write that down real quick.
Yeah, I see.
Like, damn, let me go write that down. But I just thought of some raw shit in my head. Like, and then
it's kind of like you're writing poems. Like when you think about it, like
there's
no
I'm writing
beat,
a whole
like,
song. Like,
yeah,
just
that's
off
pretty
of
dope.
2 bars that just popped up in my head out of nowhere. And like, oh, now I'm finna write a whole song.
And then you probably try to go find a beat for it. And you're like, okay, there's a couple parts in here where it's like, because when you don't got no fucking beat, it's like hard to find the perfect beat.
That's the hard part. Like, writing the raps in jail, because like, you can already hear the melody. Like, I don't really need a beat to know how I want to flow.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can already know like how I want. Like, with First Day Out, I was rapping it the same way I was rapping it on the song. That's how I was rapping it in jail.
Damn, bro, it's crazy.
So it was just
like
when I got home, I was just going through different little beats, and I was like, oh, this flow matched this beat. And I rapped over the beat. I was like, oh, that shit hard. I was like, yeah, that shit hard. I was like, yeah, let me. And I just used that beat.
You know what's cool is another song that I really fucked with was Beat It.
Love Beat It.
That is like, I mean, that's got to be like, that's
as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh no, he didn't. Yeah, that shit has to go hard.
So do you feel like with Beat It, obviously it's like, that's such a fucking iconic song. Mm-hmm. Is there like some pressure on there to not fuck this up where it's like,
not
I mean,
for sure.
It's like, you know that this song has potential, like, it's like one of those things where it's like you want it to be you want it to be perfect from your end because it already has all the clout and all the good, people are going to hear that beat and be like, oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I actually like freestyle a lot, but I think I wrote that beat.
That shit was crazy, bro.
I wrote some shit to that. I wrote to that shit.
I like that one.
And I like how it kind of went like with what your situation was, like what you were going through.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, you thought like,
2019, I had caught me a case, but I'm finna beat it.
Yeah.
I'm flying sober. I needed a clean, and she got a pretty face, but she a demon. I'm gonna keep going to the mission completed. Stepping like roaches, you know I'm gonna beat it.
That shit was fire, bro. I like it. Yeah. And do you? Who would you compare that sound to, bro? Like,
took my question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nobody. But
no.
nobody. I ain't gonna, not real shit. Nobody. I feel like I sound
In
like
that
myself.
song, you're completely. I can't name another artist.
If I'm
for
gonna
that
keep it
specific
real
song.
with you, everybody tell me I sound like is 21 Savage.
Thank you.
That's your
Everybody
joke.
says
We were talking about this before you.
But like,
up.
if y'all just listen to me talk, that's literally like my talking voice.
Yeah, it is.
Like I really rap how I talk for real. Like,
yeah,
What about the song? Joey is gonna hate me for bringing this up, but Ambulance. That's like one of his songs. When he played that song and he made the 21 Savage reference, I was like, oh, for sure.
it's
Like,
really
no
it's
doubt.
when you start rapping. Like when you're not rapping, you can't hear it. But when you start going, it kind of
When you're
I
going
ain't gonna
quick,
lie, though.
when
You know
you're
what
when fast
I
paced.
kind of been fucking with lately though. I've been like, I don't know. I've been fucking with like, kind of like slowing it down, like on some lazy flow shit. I've been liking that shit because I got a raspy voice. So like, I kind of just been rapping how I talk lately. Like,
I feel like you would thrive in that for sure. Like just kind of being, because a lot of people do like that. It's not lazy rap, but I know what you're talking about. It's like
kinda
that
like,
very slow,
like
just like
kind of like mellow chill. Because I'm really mellow and chill as fuck.
you're not
anyway.
pushing it. Like,
Yeah.
and when you think about it, bro, like
My voice just matched that shit.
the artists that do those kinds of songs, like those songs will only end up being like 2 minutes and 30 seconds long, and they're doing half the amount of bars as you're doing right now.
Right.
And so in reality, it's like they're probably making a song in half the amount of time as well,
No, for
you know?
sure.
And sometimes, man, they'll let the beat run. Like instead of having a chorus, they'll let the beat run, just be like, fucking making like noises and
I've
shit.
been doing
It's
a lot of
like,
that shit. I'm gonna play y'all boys some shit too.
yeah, I definitely want to hear some of
I
that
got some
unreleased.
shit, bro. I had to start to record myself. I done got like a little setup at the crib, so I'll be recording myself a lot now too.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that makes it more convenient for, or easier for you to push out like a higher volume of music and shit?
Yeah, for sure. Cause I save money, and I can record a lot of my ideas as soon as I think about it, or like whenever I want to. Like I can record. I don't have to like wait for somebody or wait for.
Do you have a marketing
opening.
team or like a do you work with like a like social media like content person or whatever? Because your social media is incredible. I mean, you've got
Honestly,
like a
I
shit ton of
don't.
followers. Really?
Honestly, I don't.
that's
Where,
all you.
where do you think a lot of those followers come from?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of my followers be kind of like, of course, from hometown, but a lot of my followers from Atlanta, Orlando, Tampa, like kind of just spread it over Florida. But I had my Instagram for a long time too, so
Okay, got you.
I had my shit since like 2014. So
You're one of those guys, like before we start recording, we were talking about, you know Seti Hendrix.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
He's obviously been on the pod before, huge fans of him. And before, you know, when we were mentioning him, it's like his story is really cool. You know, he's one of those guys where he's got a super unique sound, and he just kind of like weaved his way into a really dope situation.
Sure.
And I feel like you're one of those artists as well, where it's like you're just kind of like waiting on that one big pop, you know?
No,
And
for
I
sure,
always
for
see
sure.
these guys on social media, whether it's TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, whatever it is. It's like you
Yeah.
catch a little clip of him, and you're like, all right, this dude is okay, I guess, but he doesn't have like
Right.
he doesn't have like the vibe, or he doesn't have like just the energy that you're expecting from like this song or whatever. And
Right.
and you know, I always see those guys, and sometimes you look down at the likes on it, and it's like fucking 15,000 likes, and you're like, dude. And then you
Right,
look at guys,
right.
it's like, I'm like, how do some of these hometown guys like yourself and Juice So Groovy and some of
Yeah.
these guys that are really like putting out crazy ass, like, I mean,
Talented.
y'all's projects are always mastered just as good as fucking, you know, any of these guys,
Right.
like, and 21 Savage, any of these guys, you know? And so, I just always wonder, I'm like, that boy got the shotties calling shit mid episode, like, Shotty, we working.
Let me tell you
Put him
right
on
now.
blast.
Yeah. No, but what's cool is just, you know, seeing you guys doing your thing. And I'm always like wondering what's going to be that moment for you. I mean, obviously you've already got tons of fans, and obviously you got
I
people
think-
in jail that are even fucking with your shit. But
Yeah, I feel like it just be like, I don't know. I say all the time, like I just need one song to really just pop.
one clip,
Because once I get one song to pop, it's like I said, I got 60 songs. I ain't even drop it, and hard shit. So it's like versatile shit too. Like shit while I'm rapping fast, slow melodic shit like the lazy flow shit I was just telling you about. I got all kind of different shit. So it's like I got a lot of different bags for real. Like,
Would you ever like to hop into a different genre?
Yeah,
Like what?
I feel like I could do country.
Really?
I talk country as fuck anyway.
You kind of do.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna
yeah.
lie. That would be the funniest shit ever.
I
That would
already-
be so dope, bro.
I already talk country as hell anyway.
Yeah.
What's bro name? Morgan Whalen?
Morgan Wallen,
I need to
yeah.
fuck with bro. I need to get up with him, bro. I need
Well,
to-
he did some stuff with Lil
Lil
Durk.
Durk.
Yeah, so that's super funny,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying?
That would actually be the coolest collab ever for you
I
because you
say-
do have that southern flair.
Yeah.
Like you know, if are you so you're born.
I'm
You've
from
always been.
Florida, yeah.
I was
I'm
gonna
from-
say
I'm from
yeah.
Jacksonville.
He will. I mean.
Go Jags.
You're
You like the
definitely a fucking
Jaguars?
Florida boy. I'll tell you from
Nah,
the
for
fucking
sure.
music. You know for damn sure that boy's from Florida. I just didn't know what part. But
And then like if I like, cause I'm finna go to New York for my birthday. So like if I go somewhere like that, they gonna be like, damn, he country as fuck.
For
Like,
sure.
When they
For
hear
sure.
the way I talk, they gonna be like, damn, he country as fuck. Like where the fuck he from? So yeah, I feel like I think I could, bro.
What high school did you go to?
First coast.
First Coast.
Yeah, Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
First coast. I went there all 4 years.
Nice.
First coast was fun though.
yeah, I did a couple different high schools. Joey's
I went to Inglewood.
yeah, that boy from the hood.
Go Rams.
Yeah,
It's on West Side, ain't it?
Yeah.
Inglewood, yeah.
yeah.
The best
I
side.
never seen that bitch. I'm glad.
I don't think I would.
Yeah, you ain't
Yeah,
never
I
seen
don't-
that. Bitch, right?
It's interesting over there, you know.
It's
We,
interesting.
we had some crazy shit happening in high school. Like we had like gang wars and shit. Like
Damn.
people pulling out guns out of
Oh,
trunks. That shit was crazy.
That shit.
And Joey
West
was
Side?
such a fucking
Yeah.
cornball in high school, bro.
Like,
You should have seen it.
I was a surfer. Like I was the white blonde kid. And the principal literally asked me, "Why do you go here?" And I'm
Type
like,
shit. It's like
I
on
live-
103rd and shit.
no, it's not 103rd. It's University.
Oh, that's the South Side.
South, but it's not. University's closed. It's not like Southside. It's over there.
Yeah.
Damn, was it Phillips? It's closer to Phillips.
Kind of like, yeah, Taylor Park.
Bro, don't even know where he went to high school.
I'd like to forget. You know what I'm saying? That shit was rough.
Oh man, did you want to go ahead and touch on ambulance real quick because I know for sure that was like one of your.
Yeah, we already talked about it. I really just wanted to ask who you would think you sounded like, but 21 Savage is what I had in my head.
When did you
That's
make
what
that
everybody
song?
say.
Ambulance.
2018, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I actually recorded it in 2017, but I released it in like 2018.
That
Yeah.
shit's crazy, bro. It's
Yeah.
like that. I mean, I saw it on. I think I first found that song on Spotify.
That
Yeah,
shit
a
had,
bunch of
like,
views. I was
that
like,
shit had went up organically as hell. Like,
what do you think is your most popular song from your fans?
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of motherfuckers do know me for that song though.
Really?
That
Okay.
was like, that ain't gonna lie. That's really the song that's really the song that got me known, like in the city for sure.
Really? Okay.
Like, for
Is
sure,
there
for
any
sure.
artist in particular, not just in the city, that you would like to work with, or you think that you would just crush a beat with,
in the city or in general?
just in general?
Shit, Dirk, Lil Tyler.
Lil Tyler, man, he's got the fucking clout right now, bro. I'm not even like
It's
that
a
big of a
lot
Lil
of
Tyler
I ain't
fan.
gonna
but-
lie, bro. I feel like Kodak, of course. Kodak.
Love
I
Kodak.
go hard. Kodak.
Oh, yeah.
ESTG.
Yeah.
Yo, ESTG on in him on a beat would be
That would be
crazy.
nice.
Rob 49.
Yep. That would be dope.
Moneybag, yo artist, YTB Fat. I don't know if y'all heard of him yet. He from Memphis. He hard as fuck.
Really?
You know who Big Yavo is?
I've heard that name. I ain't really get into him like
Listen
that, but
to
I heard.
Big
I
Yavo.
heard
He's,
that
he's
name.
from Texas, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that like he be singing. It's kind of like country.
No, Big
rap.
Walk
It's
Dog
funny.
is from Texas.
Oh,
I don't know-
that's
I don't
someone-
think Big Yavo is from Texas.
Okay. Okay.
You
Never
know who
mind.
Big Walk Dog is?
I heard that name too.
You need to get on him.
Oh, no cap. No cap. You know
Oh,
No
I
Cap?
thought he was about to say.
I
No
was,
Cap.
yeah, I thought you were about to say
Oh,
something.
no.
Yeah. No
Shit,
cap. would be a
Rollo
good one.
too, baby.
Would you,
I feel like I
um,
go hard with all them boys.
I totally agree. Would you say that?
21 too, of course.
21.
That would be. Like, I'd be like, who the fuck is rapping?
Do you feel like eventually, like, at what point are we gonna run out of rap names? Like, at what point are we gonna
Right.
run out of like little this, like young that, like there's Big Walk Dog, Big
Big Walk
Yavo.
Dog,
Like,
Big
I don't like
Yavo.
what does this fucking mean? What are you talking about? There's like, and you got like, but back in the day,
That is a
people-
funny rap name. though.
Sounds
Big Walk
good when he
Dog.
says it. Big Walk Dog.
Yeah, that sound a little cool. I ain't gonna cap. I bet do sound cool.
There's
I
some
ain't
of
cap.
them like Lil Uzi Vert goes hard as fuck in my opinion, but then you hear some where it's like so random. I'm like, you want to be known as that? Like, who's the guy? I don't know.
Oh, hold on, wait. Future.
Yo, well that's
Thug.
big.
They're my
bro.
favorite
That's
rappers.
like, bro.
Who are your top 3 rappers?
Thug, Future. Thug and Future. Them niggas my favorite rappers, like for sure. Thug and Future.
You think?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucked up by Pluto. I fought with Pluto hard.
Are you messed up about you kind of done with Gunna? Is that over for you?
Me personally, that nigga, bro. Good music is good music.
Amen, bro.
Thank
you.
And I'll tell you what, like not taking any jabs at Young Thug,
his
but
album hard. Shit,
I'll
that's
tell
what
you,
it is.
I really respect an artist when they drop a whole album with like no features. I don't know what it is,
Right.
but like I love that shit.
Me too, though,
Because
I
I'm
ain't gonna
listening
lie.
to the album to hear that
I wanna
artist.
see what you can really do.
Exactly. And sometimes like they'll have a feature on there, and the feature will take over almost the whole damn song sometimes.
for
And you're
real.
like, okay, and I don't want to like a song for the feature, you know.
Right.
But what's interesting about I guess it's Gunna drops his album first, no features, and I had like at least 4 or 5 songs in there where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna definitely save this shit. I like this song. And then I'm a big fan of Young Thug as well. Like they're both kind of even on me on the charts, you know. And then Thug drops like a week after, and there's like a million features. I mean, any big time rapper that's ever rapped in the last 10 years is on Young Thug's album. And now there's some songs on there where I'm like, this shit slides, but it's because of Drake. Or there's a song on here I'm like, this shit slides because it's.
I heard a lot of them songs on that tape was like old songs though.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well. And I'm like, and a lot of them, it's like they're just kind of trendy songs. Like they're not even really like anything in particular. Like
it's really just like cool vibe shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think that tape was just really just like the
clap back a Gunna.
Not even that.
Just
I think
put
it was just to
something
put
out there.
something out for the fans for
Yeah.
real. Like, damn, I'm in this situation. Let me just.
You think he's
I
going
need
to
to
clap
put something
back?
out for the fans. Probably. I don't know. I feel like if he do beat the case, which I hope he do.
Yeah.
That's my favorite fucking rapper. So like, I don't think he even gonna really speak on that shit like that.
True.
Bro, and they made the song Take It to Trial, which is such a dope ass song.
Yeah, that's
like
hard.
tell me that like does not just that like stab me in the chest. Whenever Gunna snitched like that, I was like, bro, Thug put you on Take It to Trial, bro.
That shit.
Come on now.
That
It's
whole
like,
shit happened when I was in jail.
no way.
I swear. So I was.
So how-
people were telling? I'm like, damn, he dead. I was like, no. I was like, what?
What was everyone else's opinion in there? Like, what is the like outlook on snitching in jail? Like when someone's in that bitch, are you kind of like?
Oh, like when you in that motherfucker?
Because you got to think like if
Shit is what is the word? Frowned upon.
because you be thinking about it, it's like I'm sure there's probably some times where it's like if you, I mean, so many people get sentenced for like 50 plus years or something.
Nobody likes a snitch in jail.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Snitches get stitches.
100%. But it's funny because, you do, I'm sure there's times whenever people are in jail and it's like, you're getting this crazy ass case. They're throwing these like huge numbers at you and you're like,
Have you?
or I could be out tomorrow.
Have y'all heard about the 1090 Jake guy? The dude who be like exposed and people.
Oh,
and shit?
yeah. I did. I actually did see like some TikTok videos of him, but I've never.
Exposing who?
Yeah, tell us about
1090
it.
Jake, bro. He be posting videos of like rappers' cases and basically exposing rappers who snitch.
Damn.
Like that's, bro. Y'all gotta look him up after the interview, bro. He be going crazy.
Dude,
bro.
that'd be funny to get him on the podcast.
He
Get
be
him
going
exposing
crazy.
people. That's
He's from
crazy.
Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be cool, bro.
I don't know what part of Florida.
I want to check him out. It's 1090 Jake.
Yeah,
He'd be exposing them people.
bro. He be,
See, what's funny
his
is
YouTube be doing numbers though. Like
You think that's a dangerous thing to be doing?
it is.
Like, you think he might get some M's on his head or something?
it's just as dangerous to snitch.
He get a lot of bad.
I'd say.
He get a lot of bad press for it for sure.
Yeah.
He definitely do. But he be making his YouTube be making a lot of fucking money though.
Oh, 100%.
So,
Is that ever the goal for you? Would you like to get your new YouTube to that like level? Because you see some of these
Hell
guys,
yeah.
it's like, 21 Savage, for example, he's got millions of followers or subs on YouTube.
nah, hell yeah.
It's like that boy drops
Hell
a
yeah.
fucking music video, bro. Not only is he making money from streams, but then that YouTube money from the video, bro.
And of course, you still got shows,
Yeah.
features, walk.
Do you perform, or do you enjoy performing live?
Yeah.
Is that
do
like
for
one of your
sure.
specialties, you
I
think?
do. Yeah. I
Yeah.
like performing for sure. My first time I ever performed, I was like 16.
No way.
So,
Was it in Jacksonville?
yeah.
Where at?
It was at like a bar, like a bar type spot. I don't even think it's open no more.
So first time performing 16, you drop Ambulance
what's
is
crazy,
17. It's like, when did you start creating
I had like, before I dropped Ambulance, I was just dropping shit on SoundCloud. I was like, so I was dropping shit on SoundCloud and I was like 16, and then Ambulance was like 17, 18.
Bro, so when did you drop your first song?
But when I was 16 dropping shit on SoundCloud, I was just like, me really just like experimenting, having fun and shit. It wasn't
Yeah.
really like, oh damn, I wasn't really like serious. I was just kind of just, I had homeboys who was rapping. That's really even kind of how I even got into it. Like I had homeboys who was rapping. And a lot of people used to just tell me I should try it for real. Like a lot of people just be like, you should try that shit. Like I don't know. Like I used to dress cool as hell.
Yeah.
I used to always like, I used to
Trying to
do
flex,
crazy
yeah.
shit. So like, motherfuckers just like, but you should try that shit. Like, and then I had people who was doing it, and they had like the in the crib studio type shit.
Yeah.
So when they was doing it, I just, you know what I'm saying, started trying it and doing songs with them boys and shit. And once I started doing it, people just like fucking with it. People just, and then like when I first started dropping, bro, my shit used to be getting like thousands of plays. So I was
like 16.
You know them early SoundCloud days, that shit feel good too, bro.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Like
you get 1,000 plays on SoundCloud. You're doing
because
some
when
shit.
I first time I like ever dropped a song ever like I had put out like literally 3 songs at one time.
No way.
I put out like 3 songs at one time, bro. And all them bitches had like 2,000, 3,000, shit like that.
Okay.
That's crazy,
I was
bro.
like, damn.
At what point?
You think it's that raspy voice? You got like that very like
yeah.
your voice in particular.
My voice
They kind of
is,
got
like,
you
kind of in like what's the word? Distinctive.
for sure. Unique,
Yeah, like,
100%.
Yeah, I got like a unique voice. So, and then I got the image too. So
100%.
like a lot of people see me and they just already kind of know like I rap or do something. Like,
Yeah.
So
When was the last time you worked a real job? If you don't mind me asking, or if you're working one right now.
shit.
Damn, it's been that long?
Nah, it ain't been that long. Before I went to jail.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
Yeah. I was actually working at Mercedes.
I was about to ask you where you're working. But I
Selling
was
cars.
I
like,
was detailing cars.
oh, that's dope,
Yeah.
bro.
That's how I seen the Maybach.
I was about to say, I was just saying it's kind of perfect for what your dream car.
That
Be
shit
like,
used to be raw though, cause I used to be, bro. They had a Rolls Royce in that bitch one time.
really?
A Wraith.
How's everything going with Grasp? Is that still
Not for sure.
okay?
That's like with Grasp. That's like that's my baby. That's gonna be like. I got a real big vision for GRHP.
I would love to one day, just sit down with you and help you with that,
So
man.
I
Because
wanna-
you
with
got
that,
a really cool.
I want
vision
that to
for
be
it.
like my whole brand. Like,
And what does it stand
like
for
when you
again?
think of Reecie Montana, you think of GRHP. Like
for sure.
when you think of Lil Durk, you think of OTF.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I want that. That's not even I want that. That's gonna be like my record label. I'm gonna have like when you think of Young Thug, you think of Wise Hill.
Yeah,
You think of Reecie, GRHP, Get Rich, Stay Positive. Like
yeah.
shit tatted on me, you know.
I like it,
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
for sure.
Nice.
So that's gonna be my clothing brand.
The shit you were
My
dropping,
record label.
yeah, the clothes you were dropping were sweet, bro. I'm not
When I get older, like when I venture into other businesses, it's probably gonna have something to do with grass. I might have GRHP barbershop, GRHP
yeah, 100%.
detailing company, GRHP pressure washing,
Is there any backstory to it?
GRHP trucking, like
Yeah,
everything. Like
Is there any backstory to it?
yeah,
Let's hear it.
I was 17. A lot of shit happened in that. Yeah,
This man was young. He's like making all these moves. He's like, we're
so I
starting
was like
record label.
17, and I was living with my auntie. Okay, I kind of got to break it down all the way. So, when I was in high school, my senior year, I had like Christmas Eve, I had a fire happen in my house. Like my fucking whole room had caught on fire and shit.
Damn.
Holy fuck.
So my whole room had caught on fire and like destroyed all my shit, like clothes, bed, TVs, everything, like everything. So when that happened, I had to move in with my auntie because they had to fix everything in the house and shit like that. And what's crazy is only my room got fucked up.
What were you doing in your room?
Nothing. It was a socket.
Oh, damn.
Like a socket exploded on some crazy shit.
That's tough.
What the fuck? That's crazy, bro.
Like it was like an old socket.
And how old were you at this time, you said?
17.
So this
Yeah, I
is
was 17,
insane,
I was
bro.
17.
Bro, this is crazy. It's like
So that happened.
Were you in your room when that happened?
Nah.
Oh,
you got to
okay.
drop a Fireman remix at that point, bro. I'm
That's-
sorry, but you got to do
That
it.
was that shit kind of inspired Ambulance too.
Oh, okay.
But not even because of the fire, but it was just like everything. If you really listen to what I was saying in the song, like all that shit really happened.
That's crazy,
Like
bro.
that time, bro, it was just so much shit going on. I had the fire shit. I had gotten into a car accident. I had wrecked my mama's car. I had got caught up doing some fraud shit. That's why you hear Ambulance. I was rapping about like fraud shit and all.
Wow, bro.
Like, so it was a lot of shit going on at one time. I had almost got kicked out of school for having weed in school.
So it was just a hectic time in your life.
It was
for
a
sure.
lot of shit going on. Like,
Yeah.
So I had to move in my auntie. I set the fire shit because I had to move in my auntie. I'm at my auntie house, and like I said, all that shit was going on, like the fraud shit, the fire shit, almost getting kicked out of school. Well, I did get kicked out of school, and then they let me come back. I had to do a little drug class shit so I can graduate. The car accident, all that shit. So it was just like, damn, bro, like, fuck, like,
Life sucks right now.
Fucking up right now.
Yeah.
And I was literally thinking about all of that shit, and I was like, damn, bro, I just want to get rich and stay positive, bro. Hold on. Like, hold on.
It came like that. That's
Yeah, I swear to
crazy,
God,
bro.
Like on some light bulb shit, like, boy, you just said something.
That is fucking
And then
dope.
I like wrote it down or some shit, like get rich and stay positive. And I peeped, this not playing. I just peeped and I was like, bro, that's like each letter of the first words, like that actually makes a word. I was like that's
bro, that's
like, bro, that's like an acronym.
That is so funny.
And
It's
ever
like
since
made.
then, bro, I was just like, that's something right there. Like that's not right.
That's
like,
fucking dope, man. I like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. So ever since then, bro, I just been stuck on that shit. Like, so that's why it's like I got to make that everything. Like
You got to ride with it,
label.
bro. Yeah, 100%.
That's so
Like,
weird because like
I'm trying to be signing artists. Like, oh yeah, but I'm signed to JSP, boy. I'm signed to Reecie.
It sounds good.
Like,
Too.
Yeah.
It's weird because like it seems like anybody we talk to has like an idea or like something big like that. It's always come to them like quick like
Well,
that, and then they write it down, and then they look at it, and then it's like, damn, that shit's like.
People look at the
that shit
OG
was
Sessions
crazy how I get
podcast, bro, and they see that name, and like that came to me like so fucking quick. I'm not even gonna lie, because we had the brand that me and Joey were rocking with like for 5 or 6 years before we started the pod was called Off Grid. Okay. And that's where OG comes from. Anyone that sees OG Sessions, they're like original sessions or original gangster sessions, which I'm not even gonna lie, we should have named this bitch Original Gangster Sessions.
Because we got some OGs on this bitch.
That shit's funny as fuck. But honestly, it stands for Off Grid Sessions. That was like the whole thing behind it. But OG, we refer to all the listeners as like our OGs.
Right.
And it's funny how it's like very similar to your thing where it's like, I wanted the name Off Grid. That was what I wanted when we started the clothing brand. I didn't give a fuck about OG. I didn't even know anything about it. And then I started making logos. I'm like, OG. There it is. And so it worked. We were like, yeah, we just ran with it, bro. And I'm glad that we did it that way, because now it's like, I'm sure 90% of the people that ever see this podcast or listen to it, they see OG Sessions. They're like, oh, it's probably a couple OGs. They got some OGs on there. You know what I mean?
It's kind of going.
Yeah, exactly.
Make them like, okay. Like, it's just easy to.
It is cool. I feel like it does low key, like OG is kind of a term used in hip hop a lot too. We do have a ton of hip hop artists on here. So, yeah, I love the name. I'm glad we went with it.
It fits the niche.
Yeah. For sure. 100%. I appreciate that, bro.
Sure.
Y'all boys want to jump into win of the week?
Win of the week.
Let's do this shit, man.
I gotta explain to me how it go again.
Okay, so win of the week, bro. This is where we shout out. This is a no free shout outs podcast. Okay. So if someone wants to get a shout out on this podcast, they can sponsor this podcast. You know what I mean? They can buy ad spots. Okay. But what me and Joey do is throughout the week, we're always experiencing people that are doing dope shit. Yeah. Things that just make us happy. Win of the week is an opportunity for us to shout out a person, place, or thing that has made our week dope.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Right, so it can be anything as simple as like we've done, waking up in the rain. We've done the little crushed ice cubes you get at Chick-fil-A ice instead of like, most restaurants. Just little things like that. They're just dope. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Joey, let's start us off this week, man.
Me first?
You first.
I got 2, but I'm just going to give you 1.
God, this boy, I swear to God. Every week it's 2.
I got 2 too.
Shit, I'm ridiculous.
Nah, give them both.
All right, give us both.
So the first one is there's this person on this golf course that we play at, and they live on the golf course, so their backyard like backs up to the golf course. And you know me, sometimes I don't hit the ball straight, and my ball will end up in their backyard. But they collect every single golf ball that lands in their yard, puts it in a bucket, and like gives it back to the golfers. So anytime I drive past that house, and they have a little donation box next to it, so I put $1 in there and I grab like 6 balls.
No way. That is actually, that's a genius little idea.
So, I mean,
for them.
I get some free golf balls. I mean, that's $1.
Well, that's kind of smart too, because they can they're going to be in their backyard anyway. You can't mow over them.
And the donations go towards like helping dogs or some shit. I love dogs. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's a good
shout out to that person.
Shout out to that. You had another one?
Yeah, I can't remember it now that I said I had 2. So you can go.
All right, I got this. So my win of the week for the first time in a while, I'm shouting out a like actual company. I haven't shouted out a company on win of the week for a hot minute, but this week I wanted to shout out the Penman Diner.
delicious.
Very small. Like I like supporting
that?
small business. It's right up the street. It's called, or it's Peppermint Diner, but it's like a greenish building
like a food
or whatever. Yeah, it's like a breakfast, like what would you call that? Like
Damn,
I guess it would be
kind of like a bakery breakfast.
Yeah, kind of like bakery breakfast, but it's really good, bro.
I should have went there. I went to Waffle House.
They've got no,
No, you should have been at Peppermint Diner.
It's cool because it's still kind of like that small like mom and pop feel. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of newer.
I
you know?
like stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like you go in there and bro, I've never had bad service in there. You get people in there and they're like your service talking to you for fucking 10 minutes and stuff, and it's like, but it's good vibes, you know. And
It's always packed, but everybody's always happy. It's weird.
yeah, it's in. I've actually it is always packed, but I've never gone in there and waited. Like today, I would have had to have waited because I ate there this morning.
Yeah.
And I just went right up to the bar. Like they've got like a long bar area you can sit at, and it's cool because they serve lunch as well. So their menu is huge, bro. They've got like a ton of lunch options, ton of breakfast options. So I've never had anything bad there. I've always had a good experience, and I just felt like I actually had a different one for this week, a different win of the week. But I was like, nah, Peppermint Diner's got me this week, bro.
I remember my other one.
Okay, yeah, drop it.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
So when I'm driving on a highway, cruise, okay, so it's supposed to be 70. I cruise 75, 80. But if like a group of cars comes past me going like 95, 100, I'm finna join them because they can't get us all.
Now, how
So,
many,
shout
how many
out-
cars we talking? How many cars we talking? Like a group of what? Like
Two,
cars?
3, 4.
Okay.
Because sometimes you're just cruising and then there's that group that just flies past you. I'm like, damn, I'm finna join them.
But I'll
I'm
never
that
be the
group.
car in the back.
I'm part of that group, man.
I ain't never gonna be the car
If
in the
they
back.
pass me, I'm joining them.
I'm part of that group for sure.
I'll never be the car in the back.
You drive fast on the highway.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Got to, bro.
Definitely.
I mean, for me, like where I
Especially
work,
when it's
and where
late.
you work too, is right
Yeah.
off the highway. It's like we got to take the highway to get to work. So it's like, bro, if I get off work, it's like 5 o'clock traffic, bro, and I find a little seam or a little gap, bro, I'm on that gas, man. I'm out there for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, Reece, win of the week.
Yeah, my win of the week is McDonald's and Waffle House, man.
My God, bro, let's fucking go.
Hey, first McDonald's, because like I be using the app. You know what I'm saying? You got to use the app.
Them points add up, let me tell you.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I've always see them talk like they're always asking me, "Are you on the app?" Whenever I first get to the
Bro, you
drive,
get a large fry for $1.
No way.
I swear.
Every day.
Free McChickens, free
Bro, what
all
am I
type of
doing?
shit. Free, bro. We getting free shit, free breakfast, and
What's your favorite breakfast item from there?
I get. Well, I don't even know what it's called. I don't really get breakfast from there a lot, but it's like some type of little sandwich.
McGriddle?
I think so.
Yeah, where it's like
sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle.
Yeah,
That's my go-to.
yeah, I always get the bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle. It's like the little pancake things, like the little
and then
pancake top.
and bro, you know how rappers be having a little McDonald's meal?
Yeah.
bro, I gotta get me one, bro. And I'll blow
That
bro.
would be so dope.
You
The
should.
And then you know what I'm
McDonald's.
gonna do? I already got this shit planned out. I ain't gonna tell y'all what food items I'm gonna put together just yet. But like I'm saying, I'm gonna manifest that. I'm gonna manifest a Reece McDonald's collab. Reece Montana, Reece McDonald. You know
Yeah, I
what
was
I'm
gonna
saying?
say,
but but hold on. So now they got the Oreo McFlurry,
Yeah.
custom McFlurry with Reese's. Come on, bro.
He just did something.
There
bro.
it is.
The Reece Montana McFlurry.
Come on,
The
bruh.
Reece Montana, but it's spelled Reese Montana
You
McFlurry.
feel me?
Oh
You know what I'm
my
saying?
God!
I'm saying custom McFlurry with the.
What
Call
did
him
we-
right now.
What did we
bro.
just fucking
Give me
do?
some.
Should we call him right now?
Oh my God! Get McDonald's on the fucking
should.
line.
We
Get
should.
McDonald's on the line.
I already been talking to the
That
little
was-
chairman. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, so
We need to call Ronald McDonald himself, bro. That was actually.
he already told me like once my career blow up a little bit more.
Yeah.
It was like you got to get a little more notoriety first. But I was like,
You
calm
all
Start
down,
getting your
man.
sandwiches played out of which ones
Yeah,
you want to
know
do.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He said
exactly.
we can't do it right now because you still kind of coming up. But like once you get there, we got you. We
Okay.
gonna do
You
something
ever
for
eat the fish from McDonald's? Y'all boys ever eat the
no.
fish? I can't, bro. I'm scared.
Oh,
I
they
can't.
make chickens.
Yeah,
I like
big
the
chickens is
McChickens.
straight.
I feel like that's the
I
safest.
ain't gonna lie. Only thing I get from there is McChicken, chicken nuggets, fries.
Oh, so you don't fuck with none of the red meat?
I don't eat they burgers and shit.
Yeah.
I don't eat they burgers.
I could
and
smash a
shit.
double cheeseburger from McDonald's. That's
Do you eat burgers?
Yeah.
What's your
just not
favorite
from
burger
McDonald's.
spot in Jacksonville?
Hey, Culver's pretty good.
Culver's.
Culver's? I had Culver's.
I've never been there. No.
I haven't been there. I've been seeing it. And I love cheese curds, and I heard they got it.
Nah, Culver's burger's good as fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they have cheese curds? You know what I'm
What's
talking
that?
about? It's like fried cheese or something like that.
I don't think so. They might though. They got a lot of shit there.
I love cheese curds.
I've been hooked on Five Guys a lot. I'm not even
that
gonna lie.
shit's so expensive.
It's
though.
expensive as hell, but that shit-
$22 for a meal.
Bro, but they, I'm
Five Guys
not even gonna
is
lie,
fuck.
bro. It's cool how they like most places they'll just fill up like the little cup of fries, like with whatever, bro. Five Guys,
You know what's crazy?
You get a whole
they
bag.
get the fries, they dump that shit in the bag, and then they
Nah,
they
for
fill
sure.
it up, they
Yeah,
throw the whole
they
cup
get
in that
you,
bitch,
but
bro.
And they burgers gonna fill your ass up.
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
That
For
shit
sure.
is expensive though. That shit be like
It's
damn near
$22
for like a burger and fry.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%, bro. But I mean, when you think about it, it's a good ass burger.
Nah,
like
for sure.
I'll pay for a good because
That
sometimes
shit is good.
there's
as fuck.
times,
so
bro,
good.
where
That shit
y'all
good
ever
as
be
fuck.
eating a burger and you're like, I know for a fact.
Trying to go to
this is-
Five Guys after that.
Low key,
I was gonna
honestly.
say y'all boys make me
For
look.
real.
Y'all had burger fry?
Yeah, Burger
I
Fry.
actually had that. I tried it for the first time a couple weeks ago. It was okay. The fries are what did it for me. I love their fries. How they got
See,
the
with-
custom
with,
fries.
Five Guys is like both of them bitches gonna be good as hell. Fries gonna
Exactly.
be good as fuck. Burger gonna be good as fuck.
1000%.
Them probably,
But
that's
Burger
probably,
Fry stamps.
That's probably
there.
the best burger for sure.
I like
The
that.
Burger Fry stamp
Nah, that
on the
shit
bun.
is
That
hard,
shit's
though.
That
kind of
shit
cool.
do go crazy.
You know what's crazy? My first job was at Five Guys.
No
Yeah.
way.
I swear to God, first job ever. was
I
at
can
Five
see,
Guys.
I can see his ass. Work behind the thing. You want a Reese peanut butter cup milkshake?
Why do they call it? Is it always Five Guys in the kitchen or something? Why do they call it Five
Hell
Guys?
no, I think because it was started by 5 people, 5 guys or some shit like that. So they called it.
I
Five
think
Guys.
they called it Five Guys because it rhymes with
And they
burgers and
shit be
fries.
fresh though, like the potatoes and shit. Like they, them having a big ass bag of potatoes. Like they actually, yeah.
Those are
That's-
real. Okay,
yeah.
I've always
Those
wondered.
are
If those,
real.
well, I've
Of
always
course
wondered
they're
if they're
real.
like using these or if it's just like for display. Because a lot of places
they
burn-
actually like chop, but they don't like chopping, but they got some type of like little machine.
and
They
low
doing
key.
that shit.
No way. That's funny.
Like you rinse the potato off, you put it in the little thing. You gotta it's like a little thing. You gotta like go like that, like hard as fuck. You gotta go like that, hard as fuck. That
What's
bit,
the-
like, slice
what's-
the potato? like,
Is there
slice
any
the potato
secret
up.
secret menu items, like things you've made where it's kind of just like not really on the menu that would be done?
Nah, for sure. I used to have this little milkshake. I used to do it was like I put boy, that shit be so good, boy. I put Oreos in that bit, peanut butter and salty caramel or some shit.
Oh my god, this man's going
that shit used
crazy.
to be so good, bruh. Salted caramel, Oreo, and peanut butter. Bro.
Oh yeah,
That sounds
If you don't
good.
like peanut butter, you ain't gonna like it though.
I love peanut
Oh, yeah,
butter.
I
I'm
like
a,
peanut
I do too.
I'm
Yeah,
a big
so,
peanut butter
yeah.
guy.
And I love Oreo. So
Yeah.
like Oreo ice cream.
Is Reese peanut butter cups your favorite
You know
candy?
what's crazy? I don't even like Reese's like that.
Tripping,
What?
I don't.
tripping.
Reese's are fire.
But
Bro,
just,
I get the Reese big cup too. I get that extra peanut butter. That
You ever
shit.
put them in the freezer? I love putting them in the
Oh
freezer.
yeah, got to
Yeah.
the what?
The Reese.
peanut butter
Like
cups.
the actual type.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
ain't never
cool.
heard of that.
Oh yeah, do it.
The bitch is good on that.
You ever
never
put
heard
grapes in the freezer?
Nah.
This man going down
What?
crazy.
Nah.
Grapes in the freezer,
Yeah.
bro. Tripping.
Eating frozen grapes.
Yeah.
Hell no.
No.
It's not like hard frozen. It's like
I'm good with them in the
slushy
fridge.
almost.
Fridge,
It's good.
fridge is good.
Okay.
if you like grapes, freeze them. That shit's fire. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I like the little cotton candy grapes.
Them bitches
Those are like
so good.
genetically modified. You're gonna have some shit
They
wrong with
probably
you.
is. They
Bro,
probably
if-
is.
if I'm eating
More
a
than likely,
damn-
they probably is.
But
Could
I'm
taste
feeling
like
good
cotton
about
candy.
it. I'm feeling good about it. Like if I'm eating a grape, it don't matter. Like I'm
But
feeling
if we
healthy.
being honest, 90% of the grocery store.
Everything. Yeah.
Shit.
You would go really find anything like truly natural in that
grocery
bitch,
store.
bro.
Goddamn.
That's why you got to grow shit in your backyard.
Amen. Like Joey.
Yep. I got a whole farm back there.
You snap. You
Y'all
snap.
boys ready to wrap this shit up? Maybe head over to Five Guys right quick.
Shit, I'm down.
All right, man. So,
sir.
any last questions for Reese Montana?
I don't think so.
Reese, anything left?
You got any questions for us?
Shit. I might drop an EP 9/11.
Yeah, where can all the people stream this music for you, man? I was about to go into that.
Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, SoundCloud, Tidal, Deezer, whatever, Amazon Music,
There
whatever,
is no excuses to not be able to find this man.
whatever y'all consume music on. Just
And let's say there's a
Know what I'm
listener
saying?
out there that's never heard of Reese Montana and they need to listen to, I don't know if you're this type of way, but for me, if I'm listening to a new artist, it only
what's
takes
the
one
first
song.
song?
What's the first song they need to check
I
out?
say "Show No Sorrow."
Yeah, that is a good one.
That's a great one.
Show No
That's a
Sorrow.
good that's a good way to get a taste of
Yeah.
Reese Montana.
"Show No
Just kinda-
Sorrow"
yeah.
for sure.
And then
That's
after that,
it.
make sure y'all check out Beat It.
Yeah,
And then ambulance.
yeah,
Just go through the whole track list.
yeah, for real, for real.
Yeah, man, appreciate having you on the show.
Likewise, brother.
It was been a long time coming for sure. So I'm glad we
for
could finally
sure.
make this shit happen. All my OGs, if you guys aren't part of that Patreon yet, make sure you head over to patreon.com/OG sessions. Choose a membership that's right for you and enjoy that exclusive content, baby. This is episode 70 with the man himself, Reecie. Oh no, I'm sorry, this is episode 71.
You said 70 earlier.
I did say
too.
70 earlier. This is episode 71. I was totally lying to y'all earlier. Well, I'm sorry, we're ahead on episodes. You
Yeah.
know how this shit goes. Shout out to the boy Reecie Montana. You're the man. We are out.
Peace.
Yes, Sirski.